So sometimes Khan Academy gives us some pretty challenging problems, and this is one of them. So let me just walk you through this one. The first thing I would do is sort of combine the pieces that go together. So I would combine the numbers that are outside of the square roots together. So I would write 2 times 9, and then I would combine all the stuff that's inside the square root together. So we've got 8 and 18, so I would write 8 times 18, and then we've got b to the third and b or b to the 1, so we don't sort of mess that up. So that's sort of what it will look like, and I think at this point it'll become a lot more familiar to what we've sort of been doing. So now I'm just going to multiply everything that is on the outside. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 9, which is 18. And then we will simplify some of the stuff inside. So for example, 8 times 18 is 144. And then to make this a little simpler, because these are sort of weird, let's just write them all out. So there's 3 b's here and 1 b there. Okay, so now we're going to start dealing with what's inside the square root. So let's still leave the 18 and break this up. We'll break this up into square root of 144. We'll break this into the two of the b's, because we can deal with that, and another 2 set of the b's. And I'm really breaking them up into as small pieces as will be perfect squares. So now we still have 18. Square root of 144 is 12. Square root of b and b, or b squared, is b. And the square root of b and b is another b. And then 18 times 12 is 216. And this b times b would be b squared. Okay, let's try just another one. So let's say we have 3 square root of 5x to the 5th, we'll make it hard, times 2 square root of 15x. So again, we'll do this same step in that we'll put together the things outside, so 3 times 2. And then we'll put together the pieces inside, so 5 times 15, and then times x to the 5th times x. Then we will break it up a little more, or make it simpler. 3 times 2 is 6, times 5 times 15 is 75. And then with the x's, let's break them up by writing them all out. So we got 5, and then 1 more. Okay, so now 75, we can write 75 as the square root of 25 and the square root of 3. And then we'll break these into 2s. So we've got this set of 2s, this set of 2s, and this set of 2s. Okay, so now let's find all of our perfect squares. So write the 6 again. Square root of 25 is 5. Square root of 3, we'll just have to leave. And then this is 1x, that's an x, and that's an x. So 6 times 5 is 30. Okay, you can still see. X to the 3rd, square root of 3. So I know these take a very long time. If you are working on this and you want to take a picture of your work and send it to me, I can check, make sure you're doing okay before you submit it onto Khan.